Welcome to the Fandoms Odyssey. Join us on our voyage through media as we explore the different fandoms. I am your captain, Captain Markel Fennell, also known as Captain Kel.
And I am your captain, Christian Kane, and we are at our destination for movies where we will be talking about Sonic 3. So, this movie actually came out last year, technically, if I'm not mistaken, in December of 2024. So, we're over in January reviewing this now. So, let's go ahead and look at the taglines real quick, and my lord, there's actually quite a few. Just to let you know, Markel. I'm gonna try to breeze through them as quick as I can, just because it actually is a little bit. This is probably the biggest list that I've ever seen, to be honest. It's like at least like 10.
10.
So yeah. So all right, we got Sonic 3. Just let me know, hit or miss. Sonic 3, new adventure, new rival.
Hit. Yeah, because every movie they're introducing a new character.
Yeah, this can't be real. This feels like a joke. Feel It All. I swear to God, the other one was Feel It In, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Feel It All, Feel It In. I don't know who's coming up with these taglines, bro.
They let the same dude who wrote Flight Risk came back and did Sonic.
It's the same guy writing the taglines. That's actually
he just
wild.
had a bigger deadline. He just had a longer deadline.
Okay, that's crazy. Okay. Next one. Speed, power, action, chaos. Best Christmas story ever. Obviously, that'd be a December tagline.
Yeah. I mean,
not feeling that one.
Speed,
power.
We got Sonic. Power. We got Knuckles.
Action.
Action. Who? Tom? Who? where my boy Tails at?
Maybe it should have been something with Tails, huh?
And then what was the other one?
Chaos. That's
I'll say yeah. That's Shadow.
Yeah, Shadow. Yeah. Huh. I feel like they kind of missed Tails on that one. I wouldn't put Tails with action. Yeah. Okay. Next one. You'll pay for this, and Yule is spelled Y-U-L-E. You'll pay for this.
Miss.
Because they went to the place with
miss.
That was pretty bad. Don't worry, he runs. He spins, he kicks evil butt.
You remember when we did the Ninja Turtles in 1999, 96 Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
It would have been great back then.
Yeah,
but in 2025, we ain't working with that.
Okay.
Ain't doing that no more.
It's a miss. This holiday, trouble gets doubled. That's for Jim Carrey. I don't know if that one hits though.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about Jim Carrey at that point.
I had to think about it first. I think that's what that's supposed to mean because there's two of him. It sounds like a miss to me.
Miss.
Okay. Evil will move you in odd and powerful ways.
Miss. That sounds like supposed to be in another movie.
All right. You better not cry.
That's all you got? That's it?
That was yeah, that's okay, miss. That's a miss. I already know it's a miss. I mean it's for December. I don't know. I mean, they're just throwing in like
stop making it a December movie. Stop it. Just make it a Sonic movie. It had nothing to do. It wasn't even was it Christmas to begin with? Or no?
I think it came around Christmas, roughly.
There wasn't a smidge of Christmas stuff or anything. Anything in this movie. There's just
can I argue this? In the movie, when the young Eggman was with his grandfather, when they were bonding at one point, the grandfather was dressed up as Santa Claus, and the young Jim Carrey, tackled him as he was delivering presents. Christmas movie.
Didn't we see fireworks in there too?
It's also a 4th of July movie.
They should have marketed this. To be honest, I would be mad if it was a 4th of July movie. I think it will fit better than the Christmas movie.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's not a Christmas movie. You're right.
It's not. Yeah.
We still have more of these. We're not done yet.
No.
Okay. Oh wait. Actually, okay. How about this one? Holiday adventure on so many levels.
Okay. Cool. You introduced the little game, little what called double entendre in that bad boy, but no. Stop making this a holiday movie.
Okay. We have 4 more. Very fast, very powerful.
Too simple. No. Maybe for Knuckles. Maybe for the second movie, but nah. Nah, we got a lot more stuff going in this.
Okay, here's another one. I don't know if I like this one. This holiday, discover your inner baddie. I can't even read that one right. That's a miss. I can see it on your face.
Hey, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. It's holiday, Christmas. You out here with your family, right? Hey, let's watch a movie, everybody. Let's watch a Christmas movie. What you pulling out?
Sonic
you pulling
3.
out this?
Sonic
I'm gonna
3.
beat you. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Okay. All right. Here's the next one. His grandfather's hedgehog, his enemy and his enemy's crew, all in one movie. Holy fuck. That was a long one. I was almost like, is this written wrong? Okay, that one. His grandfather's hedgehog, his enemy and his enemy's crew, all in one movie. Okay. That's too long. It's too long and it's
absolutely
not funny. I feel like it's not funny at all.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. This one's a banger. I'll read the full title. Sonic 3, There's a New Pumpkin King.
What?
I don't know what that's supposed to be.
What a pumpkin guy? Hey, look, man. Hey, man, fire whoever you got on the tagline. Because look, how many you said? 10 out of 10. We got one hit. 12 different miss.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Which one did you like?
I think it was the first one, maybe the second one.
New Adventure, New Arrival. The second one was Feel It All. It's not. I know it wasn't that one.
So the first one was like New Adventure, New Arrival. I like that one. Yeah.
Yeah, New Arrival. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one because that is like, every movie they introducing another characters. The first one they introduced Tails. Second one they introduced Knuckles.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying. I'll be honest, man. A lot of these taglines are pretty bad.
Yeah.
And there's, even with there being so many, I just feel like a lot of them are just not good at all.
Not fair.
Okay. Well, that's like our biggest list ever. So there you go. Most are miss. We have one that seems like it's okay so far. So going over the budget, got a pretty hefty budget over here, but a lot of animation. We have a budget of 122 million. Big boy budget.
Dang. Yeah.
Opening weekend, US and Canada, it made 60 million. So about half. Now, there's more to this. I just want to know, do you think that's a good sign or not so much?
You said opening weekend?
Opening weekend, they made 60 million.
60 million? That is half. Opening weekend, it just came out too. Yep.
Yeah. It's got a really the issue is it has a really big budget.
It do. I was expecting bigger though.
A bigger budget?
Yeah. No, not bigger budget, but bigger.
A bigger opening weekend.
Yeah, because Sonic a lot of people was like, for either I know, wanted to see this movie. My niece and nephew love Sonic. Shout out to Lee and Kyrie. But they love the Sonic universe.
So my next question is do you think it's higher or not by much as of right now?
For the what?
For like just current, like what it's at right now. You think you did You think it did a lot better? Or do you think it's just kind of it didn't take off very well because of December time?
I think it did better.
All right, you called it. You received it. Here we go. We got gross worldwide 446 million. So they well over doubled their honestly, well over tripled their budget. So not doing too shabby. It's the next month over after release. That's a lot of money for animated movie like that, I think.
Not
So
fair.
there's,
Fair. But also
there's definitely Sonic fans out there.
This is a childhood game though. This you know, I'm pretty sure we got people out here like, oh man, I love it.
I've been I'll try not to spoil too much, but I've been seeing some people like totally geek out over the end credit scene. I won't say anything. Yeah, but I've like people like, oh, it's that person, and I'm like, okay, you guys seem like you're mega fans because you guys are like, you know, like freaking out over every little person that pops into the movie. You know what I mean?
Right.
So this was directed by Jeff Fowler. Let's go ahead and look at his known projects. We have Sonic the Hedgehog 2020. Have you seen that one?
No, I don't think I have. Yeah, I have.
We have Sonic the Hedgehog 2 2022. Have you heard of that one?
Is that like a monster B-roll movie? I can.
And then obviously we got Sonic 3. So literally, he
just
started. Yeah, you said what?
just them three.
Yeah. So he's done all three movies as the director, and I mean, to my knowledge, I think they're all doing like actually pretty well. So he's on a streak with the Sonic movies. I don't know what this one is. It says that it's a short film. It looks like it's called Go for Broke, 2004. Never heard of that. I never heard of that one. It looks like he is a executive producer on the Knuckles show. Wow, he really doesn't have a huge history of he only has those 5 directed projects. The Go for Broke short film, 2004. The Sonic movies, he was a director for the Knuckles TV show, and then Sonic 3. Literally most of his work is literally Sonic. That's actually all crazy. Sonic. Yeah, it's like basically all freaking Sonic.
No, low key, he better be a super fan. He better be a high key fan. You feel me?
That's actually crazy. I wonder how he got
how he got this, like the job.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the first movie wasn't like a for sure success. It was like maybe it had a smaller budget and all that. But I don't know. I'm just surprised that he got like I don't know. He did way better with not a huge like, you know, like a history like other people have. So.
Right. To be honest, he really might be a mega fan because like think about it. Yeah, but think about it. Like the audience was saying like from the first movie, the audience was saying like, "Yo, we don't like this Sonic. He look crazy, ugly, and stuff like that, right?" But they changed it. The studio changed it. Yeah, and like and I
was gonna say literally props on them for doing that because I think if they kept it the same, I don't think the movie would have done the same.
I don't know if I could watch this movie. If I would just think about it too in the theater, I was like, if this man had like the little teeth and stuff with the
ugly Sonic,
I would have walked out. I wouldn't even buy tickets for the movie.
Yeah,
but
it'd be tough.
They changed it. Yeah,
they did.
And not to mention I don't know. I'm not familiar with the Sonic universe at all. You feel me? I used to watch a little TV show, but that's little. I used to catch glimpses of it.
Right.
This like it seemed pretty like accurate to my outside window. You know what I mean? Like pretty goofy. Yeah, pretty goofy. You know, they had in one of the shots, old man Eggman had like a skeleton, like a scorpion machinery thing.
Yeah, the claws and the tail.
Yeah, claws and I'm like, I can see Sonic doing something like this. I can definitely see Sonic doing something like this.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like the game mechanics, like a boss, final boss.
Yeah,
no, I definitely get what you mean. For sure. Just real quick before we get too crazy into the Sonic talk, just gonna go over the synopsis real quick. So, Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails reunite against a powerful new adversary, Shadow, a mysterious villain with powers unlike anything they have faced before. With her abilities outmatched in every way, Team Sonic must seek out an unlikely alliance in hopes of stopping Shadow and protecting the planet. Pretty good.
Pretty on point.
That's what I thought too. I think that sounds like it's pretty pretty on point. So,
Mm.
you're not crazy big into Sonic. Like, are
No,
you
I
a
wouldn't
big
say so.
fan? Yeah, not really a huge fan. Neither am I.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that now. I didn't really.
Mm.
I knew of Sonic. I didn't really grow up with Sonic. I've never owned any of the games, so it was never really a
Mm.
part of like my childhood.
Mm.
But I will say though, the movies aren't too bad. I as a non-Sonic fan, I enjoyed going through the process of seeing all the different characters. Jim Carrey. I actually think he's like an amazing addition to the cast for sure.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
they actually have a banger cast for the most part.
Hmm.
So I mean, they just added Keanu Reeves. Um,
Yep. Yep.
uh, yeah, you have Idris Elba. You have a like,
As
yeah,
Knuckle.
yeah. I don't know who the next people are going to be in the next movie, but I'm sure they're going to be like, probably known people.
Yeah. Yeah, because the
So
new the end credit characters,
yeah,
they didn't even speak. I was wondering like who was gonna be this? Like because I was thinking Scarlett Johansson or something like that. But
they probably didn't show any voice, probably because they either like they don't have the voice actor just yet, and they're trying to
right.
find like the right person, or maybe it's gonna be like
Mhm.
a huge surprise, like, oh hey, down the road for advertising, they're gonna release like, oh, this is the voice actor.
Right, right,
Just a
right.
thought. So I'm sure
Mm.
it'll be someone that we all know.
And I'm pretty sure I gave it away just by saying
Yeah,
actor name. So, but anyway, no matter.
yeah. It doesn't matter. But yeah, so I mean, I don't know,
mm,
man. How'd you did you rewatch all the movies going into this third one?
I didn't have time to watch it. But I remember them pretty well. I remember going to the movie theaters to see each and every one of them. So
Right. So how'd you
mm,
like it? How'd you like them all?
I think this is a great universe. I wouldn't say one of the well, I say one of the top five adaptation video games movies
Mm.
uh ever made. I give the first. Yeah, I'll put this in top five. I'll put this in top five because my list of like adaptations is kind of I had to think about it, but I really like this. And just the progression. I think the progression from like seeing Sonic, right? And now seeing basically the whole gang coming. Like we getting the whole gang, you know what I mean? And seeing the progression of Jim Carrey actually turning into Eggman.
I'm not gonna lie, that's probably one of my favorite things from the movie
Hmm.
is seeing Jim Carrey in the first movie, like all kind of like looking nice and clean and stuff like that. And then
Yep.
as the movies go on, he's kind of getting more and more like looking like the
Hmm.
traditional like Eggman.
Right.
Shaving his head, getting the bigger, crazier
Hmm.
mustache. He gained weight
Hmm.
in this last movie. And I think his wardrobe is also changing to look more and more like the video game.
Right.
I like it. I think it's actually like
Mm.
one of my favorite like ever like adaptation like journeys because I feel like a lot of people don't get it right.
Hmm.
And it's one of those things where it starts off kind of wrong, like, oh, this isn't what he looks like. But then it's
Right.
like they start progressing to make it look
You
like
so, yep. You
I
slowly
like
start
it.
to see the character come.
I
Yep.
like it. I actually
Yep.
like it a lot.
And here's the thing, like I said, I think it's very faithful to the source material. Even though, like I said, I haven't seen the source material. I haven't seen. This is just coming from a outside viewing of it. But the first one got my attention. The second one, with the when Sonic turned to like Super Sonic, or I don't know how Chaos.
Chaos or
Yeah,
Master
Sonic.
Emerald Sonic.
Emerald Sonic. I was like, okay, they definitely going in on this. But then
Yeah.
when they brought White Shadow Sonic, I was like, oh,
You
because
like
I didn't
that?
think they were gonna bring the little Chaos Crystal back because I was like, all right, it's a little trump card. But they did, and they shared it. I was like, dang, okay.
Yeah. So not too bad. I mean, we got a spoiler alert here, but we got a big fight between Sonic and Shadow, both having the Master Emerald and just freaking
Hmm.
having like a damn super fight. I saw people that were comparing it to like, oh man, this is like the what like the Dragon Ball Z people want in their movies,
Yep.
where it's like you have these two
Nah,
like
fair.
crazy powerful beings like fighting each other and stuff like that.
Right.
Because that the Dragon Ball Z movie that came out that was live action was like pretty rough. So
Yeah.
this one is pretty like pretty good and not bad. It's all CGI and for the most part, with it all being pretty like just fake. I think it looks pretty decent. It's not bad, and it's a kids movie too. Yeah, I think it all looks solid for sure. So no disappointments. I want to ask, what was your thoughts on having two Jim Carreys in the same movie?
I love it. Give me more Jim Carrey. I want it.
I'm not gonna lie. I was actually really impressed with because obviously it's him playing both the freaking Eggman, and it's crazy because it to me I thought it looked pretty flawless like a lot of the time where it's like they're right next to each other, they're moving. Bro, the dance scene, which by the way, that was top tier. The dance scene with both of them, they're like overlapping each other and stuff like that. And
like
they even do like a rotate thing where it's like they're rotating around each other like back to back.
You can see them like touch them in the same scene and stuff. Like it's pretty good.
I'm like, how I don't know exactly. I mean, obviously you got to do some like overlapping type stuff or whatever, but like it looks freaking amazing in my opinion. That's like some of the best work for like whatever you want to call it. I don't know if it's green screen or rotoscoping or whatever it's called, but it I enjoyed it. It looked good the entire movie. So just saying.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
And this is a spoiler, so if you haven't seen the movie, you shouldn't be watching this anyway. But do you think Jim Carrey is gone?
That's a good question. No, I do not think so. I think
Uh-huh.
it literally looks like he died in the second movie when he like falls. Any normal person would not survive that fall.
Right.
But of course he survived it and he's just kind of like hiding out and stuff like that. So how will they show how he escaped? Maybe, I'm not sure. I mean,
probably because we didn't see Shadow survive either.
He's probably alive. They're not gonna kill. Like, it's a kids. I mean, okay, I can't just say it's a kids movie because they killed his grandfather. Which, by the way, did you find that pretty funny?
No, I did. No, I laughed out loud when I saw it.
Literally, he like did the. I forgot what I heard people calling it, like the 1,000 years of death or whatever. No, that, like, You ever see that? Like they do that like butt move, and they like the Naruto thing or whatever. He did that with the Sonic's needle, got him up the butt, shocked him, and then he just flew into the I'll just call it like a reactor or whatever, and just gets bug zapped away. I was like, dude, what are y'all doing? I'm assuming he's really dead and not gonna come back. I think they would keep the original Jim Carrey alive. I feel like they have to. He's too good to let go.
Well, yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. But I don't know if there are any other villains. I'm not talking about villain turn allies. I'm talking like villains. Villains like what Sonic role gallery? If anybody know, put in the comments. But
man, he might have some people. I don't know if they're as big.
Cause Eggman been a villain for all three movies.
I mean, technically the Metal Sonics are. I mean, I don't know what their role is in the universe, but I mean, with the spoiler, yeah, the Metal Sonics. Metal Sonics show up at the end, and they attack Sonic. So I mean,
but then you like, then somebody had to create them or something. I'm assuming.
Exactly. Like I said, yeah. So where did they come from? Who created them? It could be an Eggman from the future. I don't know. I don't know the lore behind it, so I'm sure people are like, "It's in the game, you dumb fuck!" Like, you know what I mean? I'm sure there's an answer out there, but I don't know the answer. But you're right. Someone made them, so there's probably going to be another character that's going to pop out. Just from looking at it, it looks like I don't know if you pronounce her name Rouge. I want to say Rogue the Bat. I've seen her before. It's like that the female Sonic. She's mostly kind of white. She has like bat wings.
Oh yeah. Okay, I've seen her. Yeah.
Me typing in Rogue Gallery, it's saying she pops up, so maybe she's an evil character.
Okay.
I'm not against that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm open, but I think that I think no matter what, they should keep Jim Carrey if they can, because I think he's just too.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
He's too good. Even if he's a minor role, just have him on the side.
Yeah, most definitely.
Mm-hmm. Well, for sure. Question: do you have a favorite Sonic character within the movie?
Knuckles.
Knuckles? Is it Knuckles? Okay.
I mean, I love Knuckles, but just the way he
he's like kind of like
he's just so oblivious to shit.
He's like maybe similar to Drax, maybe from Guardians.
Yeah, kind of. But I don't like Drax as my favorite Guardian. I like Knuckles. I don't know why. But everything he said, like even when he had the mask on and he was trying to take it off and he would just punch it off of him.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. I don't know. I just like Knuckles.
I might be. Yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing with you on liking him. I think I do like him. And honestly, out of what we have at the moment, I think he's probably my favorite too. I'm curious, who's your least favorite out of all?
My least favorite? All the hedgehogs, all the little
from the movies,
anamorphic.
Actually, you know what? I might take it back. Shadow, I like Shadow's abilities. His like teleporting, that actually is pretty sick. I like Knuckles' personality. I like Shadow's powers. The rocket boots, the freaking teleporting.
Oh yeah, the rocket boots.
Those both are my top two. They got something that I like on both sides.
Not fair.
Least favorite.
Least favorite. Like out of the characters or out of the
hedgehogs?
Hedgehogs. Oh, you bastard. I might have to say, I'm sorry, Tails. You're my boy, but and you create gadgets. I love it. I love the smart ones, but out of Sonic and Knuckles and Shadow.
Hey, I just gotta say
no diss to Tails. No diss to Tails though. I like Tails, but out of all of them,
least favorite.
Yeah, I can't really. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough. I won't lie. I don't think I care too much for his voice and stuff like that. You know, I get he's a gadget person. I mean, him flying is kind of neat, but I'm gonna be honest, and I feel like this is kind of. I can see how this is crazy, but I think out of all the characters, all the hedgehog characters that are in the Sonic movies, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. I kind of think Sonic is my least favorite.
That's crazy. You hate the main character?
Right. You hate the main character. Wait, hear me out. I'm just not super fond, I think, of his voice actor. I just think his voice isn't doing it for me. And a little bit of his personality, I think. He's just too
cocky,
goofy,
Peter Parker like.
Too goofy and annoying. I don't know. He doesn't come off as like super likable to me. I don't know what it is, man. It's just something with the voice actor. Because he looks fine. He looked like Sonic for sure. It's just something about the voice that just... I don't know who else could do his voice better.
You know what I'm saying? Who would you have do Sonic voice?
I don't know. I've never heard of Sonic ever speaking in like video games. I don't know if he's ever had a voice at all.
But... You know, the dude from... fun fact. The dude from Family Matters. Steve Urkel. Mm-hmm. He was the voice actor for the Sonic TV show years back.
Yeah. Okay, so there is other voice actors.
Yeah.
I might go look at them and kind of see in the comparison, just so I have an idea of what it's like. This Sonic is like my first hearing the voice, and it's just not going well with me. So it's a mix of the voice and probably mainly the personality. His like jokes and all that stuff he cracks, they're just like kind of misses for me.
Right.
But I will say, I did like him a little bit better when he started to get serious in the third movie. So when he was like, you know, my like close friend was injured and he almost was killed, and he had that like scare, and then he's like, you know what, I'm serious now. I need to do whatever it takes to kind of like stop this. Like he got into that, he got locked in, and I think that's when I started to like him a bit more. When he's like standing up to his friends, and he's like, okay, where's the Master Emerald? I need it right now. Either you tell me where it is, or I'm gonna take it. Like, you know what I mean? It's like he got
Well,
super serious real quick.
let me just tell you, he wasn't standing up to his friends. He was
He was gonna beat his ass. If he
I mean,
had
yeah,
to.
but he wasn't standing up. He wasn't standing up for nothing. He was just like, hey man, give me this jump, or I'm gonna knock your ass
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. So I mean, he was he got locked in pretty hardcore there, which
No, he
I
did.
like. I like that. I like going through that bit of a change where he like drops the goofs, and now he's like, okay, it's no games. Let's play for real. And then he gets the Master Emerald, and then he starts trying to go ham as hard as he can on freaking Shadow.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
I mean, even when he literally he came in and like it's like oh my god, I've seen scenarios where like Superman comes in and like wipes out Lex Luthor sometimes. It's like one of those times where like literally you have Shadow just chilling, and you got freaking Superman, Sonic just flies up to the damn station and then just like takes him right out of it. Like he just flies to the damn window. Like,
Mhm.
bro, he just chucked. He got his ass. Like
No, the
that's
action was fire.
I like that. Like
Mhm.
I like that. See, I know it's not his character to be that serious, I guess, but I like
Mhm.
that way better than his previous iterations.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
but
Not fair. Fair.
so for Tails, I like his gadgets. I think he has purpose. So that's why he's above Sonic.
Sonic don't got purpose.
His gadgets have purpose. Like his gadgets are actually doing stuff.
Okay,
But
yeah, no
like,
fair. Sonic speed ain't doing nothing.
yeah, Sonic is a speedster. Knuckles is a speedster, but he's stronger. Shadow is a speedster, but he can teleport and he has rocket boots. Tails is a speedster, but he can fly. It's like everyone's got like the speed plus something else. And Sonic, I guess he can roll
No,
into
but
a
no.
wall.
But you don't understand. Sonic is speed. What you talking about, dog?
Yeah, I get it. He's the quickest
Everybody in
one.
the comment, go ahead and get Kane, dog. He don't know what you talking.
Hey, I'm sure I'll do my research. I'll compare voices, but I'm sure someone out there is like, yeah, the voice wasn't doing it that much for me, or maybe it's just like
Mm,
his like the way he acts doesn't work. Someone would have to agree, or maybe no one agrees and everyone's against me. If that's the way it is, so be it. I can't help it. I think everyone else in some way is just cooler than Sonic in the movies.
okay. I can't, I can't,
I think I got a fair argument.
yeah, your argument, it's great, it's great.
It's all
But
right.
you seen the Knuckles TV show?
I actually don't think I have. I saw like bits and pieces, trailers,
Mm,
stuff like that. But
mm.
I mean, is there anything like new or like really good
Well,
about it?
I watched the whole thing for our podcast, and when Knuckles when Knuckles was talking about the greatest warrior in the greatest warrior in the universe or something like that, and then went to what's his name, um that the little police officer in that little small town, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, like the one that's like bad at his job.
Yeah, that was that was all from the TV show. That was all from that TV show. Wade, his name was Wade. Yeah, Wade.
Wait. Okay. Yeah, so stuff from the TV show made its way into the movie.
Yeah, for a small little bit.
Yeah. Do you think I mean, I know this is Sonic 3, but it's still same thing, universe, It was Knuckles a pretty good TV show?
Mm,
Or not so much?
it was mad goofy, and it was like the type of, I don't know, the human. I watched it all the way through for Knuckles. That I think they made it too much about that character Wade. I think they made it too much about him.
Was he a big focus in that show?
He was a huge focus. I'm talking about a huge focus.
I don't know if I like that. Sounds
But
kind of weird, but okay.
yeah, but it was okay. It was okay to me. It was okay. Yeah, it was okay.
Can I get your star rating for that? For the
For
TV
that,
show? 1 to 10?
110.
Because it's sounding kind of average, but I want to see what your thoughts
Yeah,
are.
I was gonna say, I was going to say 5.
Okay, average. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not mad that I watched it, but I'm also like, I
Yeah.
wouldn't watch it again.
It wasn't like the humor wasn't like, made you kind of laugh at all. Not good. It was the humor wasn't good.
The humor was. I'm trying to describe the humor. The humor was.
Dry.
It was kind of too dorky. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do that make sense?
I mean, I'd have to see an example, but I mean, I can kind of picture what you're talking about. So
Some of the humor did land on me, but for most of it,
kind of a miss.
yeah.
I get what you mean. I mean, for TV shows, that can be kind of hard. So, but it's interesting though, because I thought with Knuckles being like the main character, or I assume he is. It's his fucking show. I assumed his personality and humor would kind of carry it a little bit for you, but it sounds like it didn't.
It did, but it was just way too much Wade. You know what I mean?
Okay, so it's Wade overtaking the show.
Yeah, kind of.
That's fair enough. I would probably be disappointed in that too. I don't think Wade's a bad character, but
he's not.
I definitely think I would keep him as a side character.
Yeah. Because basically the show is all about how Wade is trying to become a warrior and stuff like that. So he went to Knuckles to help, and they went on a journey. And
I don't think I like that story. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't want Wade. I don't want him in the show like that.
Yeah, we get his whole entire background and stuff like that, but it wasn't.
I don't care about his background. I'm gonna be real with you. Maybe my least. Okay, if we're going beyond that, my least favorite character might be Wade. Out of all the humans.
Oh, we're doing humans.
If we go beyond that, I think he might be he's the worst human, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
I'm trying to think if there's anyone else that I don't. I mean,
because I like Tom. I like his wife.
Yeah, they're
I
fine.
like the dog. Yeah, I like the dog.
Even what is it? Her sister or something? Her sister.
Yeah,
and her family.
Yeah, she funny. She was funny in the second one.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Like everyone literally has like better purpose. You got her husband who was a undercover and ruined her wedding.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like they all had like something interesting going on. Wade is just kind of even Jim Carrey's like henchman, his like right hand man.
Yep, I like him too.
I like him like leagues above Wade. Yeah, that's just bad. Making your worst character like a main focus for a show.
Yeah.
That's rough. Okay, I probably won't watch it to be honest, but
would I add it to my collection? Nah, it would just be the 3 Sonic movies, to be honest. And I'm a completionist, so it's kind of hard for me, but it is what it is. All right, now it's time for trivia, and I'm gonna take the wheel for this one. So Keanu Reeves, Jared Leto, Jason Momoa, Robert Pattinson, and Johnny Depp were all considered for the part of Shadow the Hedgehog, of which in the end went to Keanu Reeves, obviously. And for Jason Momoa, he was previously considered for the voice of Knuckles in Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Yeah, those are some big names.
Yeah, to be honest, I can't think of nobody other than Idris Elba playing Knuckles. I think he just play him so.
Too good.
Yeah, I just love how he play him. And Jason Momoa is too much of a party boy for that. He I get the sense of honor from Idris Elba and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay, so you're sold on that. Would you consider any of those other actors for Shadow?
Hell no. Robert Pattinson? No. Jared Leto? No.
I could honestly.
Well, maybe Jared.
I can picture a similar voice with
Jared
Robert Pattinson, because based off of his performance in Batman, with his like more lower tones, like his more serious tones. I mean, it's not exactly the same, but like it's like in that similar area with Keanu Reeves a little bit. I can I'm not saying it's what I would want, but I can kind of picture him a similar vibe, if you will.
I don't I don't know. I had to rewatch the Batman, but maybe I see where you're coming from. Johnny Depp, I totally forgot about him.
That one's interesting.
Nah, hell no.
No? You don't think you could do it?
Rango, and
Yeah. Okay, wait. He does some goofy roles, but he actually does some roles. I mean, maybe his voice doesn't work out for Shadow too much.
Mhm.
But I mean, he could do some surprising voice work. Just saying.
Mhm.
I wouldn't knock him out. I'm not too sure because I'm trying to think of his roles.
Me
He has
too.
he has goofy ones.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure he has some more serious ones.
Mhm. I'm
Maybe he
trying to think of
can't.
some.
Maybe he can't do it, but he's got some. He's got bigger range than you would think. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, I agree with you. I agree. He's an amazing actor. Mm, What do you think? You think
I need to look more at his
we?
work. Because when I'm thinking of
Mm,
him, I think of his more like iconic and sometimes goofy. Like you said,
mm.
Rango. Well, I think of uh, Jack Sparrow. So like he's got
I was also going to say that
yeah, Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow.
He played Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I don't know
He
if
did,
you were yeah,
but
that was weird because he
it,
does pretty good for that role.
no, it was weird. But with the voice of
Yeah, too goofy.
nah, nah.
He might have. I
Mm,
think like I said, I gotta look at his more serious work. He might have
mm-hmm,
something. Maybe
mm-hmm,
he might be able to. Maybe he might be able to put on a better accent
mm-hmm,
to be more mature. Maybe
mm-hmm.
that's all
Now
I'm saying.
let me ask you a question, right? Since they consider Jason Momoa to play Shadow and also Knuckles, do you think he have a potential role in the Sonic universe or any other character? Do you think we'll see him in the next movie? Maybe.
I think so. Because it's mentioned that he was looked at for Knuckles, and then he was looked at again for Shadow.
Right.
I think
Clearly, they
I
like
don't.
him.
Yeah, I don't know who.
Mm,
The fans will know if he can like fit a role or whatever, and
mhm.
they can make a guess. But I think they're gonna try to use him for something. That's what I
Right.
think.
Right. I seen one character. I do not know his name, but he was like an alligator. He
Oh
give
yeah, that guy.
yeah he give me Jason Moore vibes.
Oh, you think he could? Actually, maybe I'm trying to picture the voice for an alligator. I could
Mm,
probably I can kind of picture it a little bit. I'm
yeah.
not against it. Maybe you're
Mm.
right. We'll see. We'll have to see. But I think he'll come back.
I hope so. I like
I
Jason Moore as an
Yeah,
actor.
I marked this down. We said it right now. We're gonna timestamp this January of 2025
Mhm.
for because the next movie is gonna be like when like 2026 or 7. It's gonna
Yeah.
be down the road.
Mhm.
Timestamp us. Our prediction, if it's right, we called it.
Hey, we called it. Hey, let's get some of the money.
That's awesome, awesome.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the wheel from you. So for
Okay.
my trivia, I got two parts that are just kind of mixing together because they kind of go hand in hand.
Mhm.
So I think a lot of people know that Jim Carrey has been talking about retiring. He's been kind of going back and forth, calls it a soft retirement, stuff like that. But after the second Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie, he was considering retirement and said that he would only return if the angels bring some sort of script that's written in gold ink that says to me that it's going to be really important for people to see. So he's waiting for that, godly script, like the one that calls to him. And so, funny enough, I just read this earlier, where the director Jeff Fowler talked about how they convinced Jim Carrey to come back into the franchise for the third movie, and
Hmm.
um, they ensured that they lived up to Jim Carrey's condition that he would they basically wrote him the script literally in 24 karat ink. So they
That's
literally
crazy.
wrote the script in gold to give it to Jim Carrey to kind of meet that condition of the
Uh,
angels giving him a written in gold script or whatever. I thought that was wild, bro.
no, that's
I
crazy.
can't imagine anyone literally writing a script in gold and then being like, here's the script you asked for. You know what I mean?
That just goes to show you that, like, I mean, yeah, Sonic is the name of this, this franchise, but Jim Carrey, he is the star of this bad boy.
Yeah, I think he probably got super impressed by what they did, and he was like, you know what, I'm coming back for sure. But
we got to.
Yeah, what's even crazier though is that they said that if I believe the producers were saying that if Jim Carrey followed through and he didn't come back because the script didn't speak out to him, then they would have replaced him, recast him with a different actor.
Who you think who can take his role?
Dude, you know how weird it's gonna be to see Jim Carrey for the first two movies, and then the next movie it's like a completely different actor, and he looks nothing like him. He doesn't sound like him. You know what I mean? It's like, it is hard to replicate Jim Carrey. Like you cannot do a copy and paste on him.
Not fair.
I don't know, dude. I don't think you could try to get some sort of Eggman, like a different character. Or a different actor. I don't think you could do it, man. You could try, but I don't think it'll work.
Oh yeah, but you got to choose. You got to choose somebody. This is your production. You got to choose somebody.
Jason Momoa.
That's crazy.
No, I'm kidding. Imagine that, right? It's like, oh, we needed him, but no. Dude, I'm trying to think because I think
I got a person in mind.
Do you? Who?
Sam Rockwell. You know what I'm talking about? So the same guy who played Justin Hammer in Iron Man 2. And his name?
Oh, yeah, Sam Rockwell. You think him?
I don't know why. Yeah, but I think he can do a great. He gave off that zany type of. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. I actually thought he was kind of funny. I liked him in that movie. Damn, could I see him playing Mr. Robotnik?
That's hard. That's hard. You're right.
That's not a. I don't think it's a terrible choice. There's going to be those who disagree for sure, but I can in a world where Jim Carrey wasn't cast as, Robotnik, I think this like in another universe, I could see this guy possibly taking that role instead. That's not. Okay. I honestly don't know if I have a better choice to replace your guy at the moment. I'd have to think about that one. But I think yours is good.
If you guys watching this, if y'all can think of anybody who can replace Jim Carrey, please write it down in the comments so we can see. We're curious. We just want to know. I got one more trivia for you guys. This trivia is writer Pat Cassidy and Josh Miller admitted that they wanted to kill off Tom at one point. Miller explained the idea behind it was to place Sonic in a similar place of anger and wanting revenge as Shadow. However, they eventually decided to move on from the idea because doing so would alienate the audience. Cassidy clarified that nobody really wants to see Tom die, and doing so would be a bridge too far. And with that being said, I completely agree. Matter of fact, I was kind of shaking that they punched him that hard. I was like, oh, dang. Going into a coma? I'm like, Jesus. Yeah.
I'm okay with him not die. Like for sure, I don't think he should die. I think that'd be kind of... Yeah. It would feel offbeat. It would feel a little out of place for a kid-friendly movie, Sonic.
Yeah.
I think I'm okay with him getting hit though, getting knocked down. Him being a little injured, because that triggers Sonic to get more serious.
Not fair. But yeah, like you said, because it's such a light-hearted movie, even with cinematography, everything is bright, Shadow Day in Tokyo having fun and stuff like that. Everything is fun. But having somebody die is just too much.
Yeah.
Especially Tom, the father figure to Sonic, he really cares about Sonic and Sonic really cares about him. That's
it's too much.
Yeah, it's way too much. Yeah.
That's fair enough. I'm in agreement with you on that one for sure.
Okay.
I don't think. I mean, I was a little bit surprised they killed, Robotnik's grandfather, it was funny. Don't get me wrong, the kill was funny, but I was still kind of like, I actually wasn't too sure who was gonna die because I saw, the younger Jim Carrey like falling to his death out into space, and I was like, oh, is he really gonna die? And then same thing at the end, the ship explodes, and it's like, is he really dead? You know what I mean? It's like, I'd be surprised if these characters actually died.
Right, no, fair.
The grandfather dying, it was funny for sure, but it caught me off guard thinking that he's really dead.
Not fair.
He was a fun character. What's your star rating, and are you adding it to your collection?
I'll give this. I always have fun with the Sonic, like just the Sonic movies. I always have fun with it. I give it 8. It's pretty great. It's pretty great.
Collection?
Oh yeah. I got the whole collection, 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, I figured that. Okay, so then here's the real question: do you own any of the movies yet?
No, I ain't got no copies of anything.
Shake my head at you.
I'm sorry. You collect in movies. I collect comics. Calm down.
Yeah, that's fair enough. We got two different medias going on. I honestly, I was thinking of what my number was before you even said anything. I was thinking 8 too. I think the Sonic movies have been pretty fun for what they are. Even not being a huge like crazy like I'm a childhood fan and I grew up with this. Right. I'm a newbie. Right. I think it's for being new to the game. I think it was pretty solid.
Not fair.
And like a pretty enjoyable experience. It has some of the comedy in there. It's got the action and stuff like that. It's got a little bit of everything.
Peak.
So I think an 8 is a nice solid rating for it. And honestly, I think I actually would add it to my collection. I actually when I first saw like the first movie, I think I wasn't too sure if I really cared for it, but seeing all of them kind of like back to back and kind of seeing the progression of like adding new characters, Jim Carrey's transition over the movies, like there's like a nice like touch going to like each film and all that. It's just they're done well, I think.
Yeah, really well. Well, like you can tell like people behind it really cares about it. Really cares about
no, I agree. Yeah.
Source material. So.
Yeah, no, for sure. And honestly, I think even the fourth movie, if they bring Jim Carrey back, I think the fourth movie is probably going to be entertaining still. They're going to have more characters and
no, fair.
Yeah. What are you about to say?
I'm about to say there's just something to appreciate because you see so much that you got these production companies or whoever to take a franchise and basically just mutilate it into something that's not recognizable to like the fans or not even the fans, just people who like seeing this franchise. And it's just so appreciative to see like somebody actually like having taking care of a childhood franchise, even though this is not our childhood.
Yeah. But yeah. No, I'm gonna agree. I think this is one of the better like I know they're making more movies, but like at the moment, like it's one of the better trilogies that I've seen like out of any other franchise. Because you're right, like there's like I think love put into like each movie, like they're done pretty well. So for sure, I think it's up there.
Let me ask you something, man.
Trilogy. What's up?
Let me in terms of video game adaptation, give me your top 3.
Dude, I was actually just looking at that earlier because you mentioned it. There's a lot of movies that aren't good adaptations in my mind.
Like what?
Borderlands, I didn't like the movie.
Agreed.
Uncharted, I actually really liked the game. The movie, I wasn't a huge fan of.
Didn't see it. Yeah.
Resident Evil, those movies are way different. I mean, and those are interesting.
Yeah, I haven't played no Resident Evil game, but I love the movies.
Yeah. Damn, do you? I actually like the video games a lot. Like depending on some are hit or miss, but usually they're pretty fun.
I like that big shawty up in there. What her name? Madam.
Are you talking about what's her name?
The gray skin one.
Her name is
the one with the big rump stump.
It's not Madam. It's Lady Lady Dimitrescu. That's what it is. Oh yeah, fancy.
Mommy
know, yeah.
Dimitrescu. I like
Mommy. Yeah. No, dude, everyone goes crazy over her for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe the Mario Bros movie with
That was
the
a good. That
recent
was
one.
yeah. That was the recent. We ain't talking about the one with what's his name? The live
No, no,
action one. Yeah,
no,
we're
no.
not talking about that.
Yeah. Oh wait, we are talking about live action though, right?
I
Or
was just well,
does that
because
one count?
yeah, because Sonic is basically kind of live action if you want to say it like that.
Yeah. Mortal Kombat,
No,
Jumanji. Wait, Jumanji was a video game? It was a board game. It was
it
a
was a board
movie.
game.
I don't know what that one was. It's on the list though. I
Yeah,
don't know why.
Fallout. I put Fallout in there.
Yeah, the Fallout TV show, Halo.
Mhm.
Fallout actually wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
Halo, I didn't care to watch that one because I feel like they
yeah.
ruined it.
I haven't seen it. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, there's a decent amount of movies. I don't know if they're all that great. I think Sonic is
Mm-hmm.
up on the top, like around the top for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, Castlevania. Castlevania.
The anime?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
I love the anime.
Okay, if you're including that, then that one's not bad. I've seen like the first season, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That one's not too shabby. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's something we could do a video
Why
talking
haven't
about
they
it.
made a fucking Mega Man shit? Especially with the secret levels now? Why the fuck haven't they made that shit yet? They made an Astro Boy. You remember that movie? Back in like
Oh
2000?
yeah.
Before they made a
Like,
Mega Man. That's crazy. Common question of the day is, what new Sonic character would you like to see, and who would you want to see voice that character? All right, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for joining us on our voyage. We'll catch you on the next episode. I am your captain, Markel Fennell, also known as Captain Kel.
and I'm your captain, Christian Kane, signing off.